1. BBC reveals stunning 3D models of early humans for species brought to life. 2. The evolution of humans. Secrets of our species revealed. BBC Two preview. 3. Unveiling human evolution. The BBC's groundbreaking series, Human. 1. BBC reveals stunning 3D models of early humans for species brought to life. Imagine staring into the eyes of your ancient ancestors. These groundbreaking reconstructions are rewriting everything we thought we knew about human origins. The BBC has unveiled astonishingly lifelike images of early human species for their upcoming science series, Human, set to premiere on July 14th. But here's where it gets controversial. These reconstructions challenge the long-held belief that human dominance was inevitable. Paleoanthropologist Ella Al-Shamahi, who hosts the series, reveals how cutting-edge DNA technology and fossil discoveries allowed her team to recreate these ancestors with unprecedented accuracy. The 5-episode series traces humanity's journey from being just one species among many to becoming Earth's dominant life form over 300,000 years. The reconstructions, crafted using photogrammetry, a 3D modeling technique that stitches photos into lifelike models, fossil data, and archaeological science, include 4 pivotal species. 1. Homo erectus. Roamed Africa and Asia for nearly 2 million years, walked upright like us, and may have mastered fire. Their migrations show early humans weren't confined to one continent. 2. Homo floresiensis. Nicknamed the Hobbit for their 3.5-foot stature, they survived solely on Indonesia's Flores Island until 50,000 years ago, proof that human evolution wasn't linear but a complex web of adaptations. 3. Neanderthals. Homo neanderthalensis adapted to icy Eurasian climates for 400,000 years and famously interbred with Homo sapiens. Did climate change or competition cause their disappearance? The series digs into this enduring mystery. 4. Earliest Homo sapiens. Fossils from Morocco dating back 300,000 years reveal faces that blend ancient and modern features, a missing link in our evolution. Al-Shamahi's quote captures the revolution. It's easy to think humans were destined for greatness, but new evidence shows our story is far wilder than we imagined. And this is the part most people miss. Breakthroughs in ancient DNA analysis prove that Neanderthal genes still live in modern humans, meaning interbreeding wasn't just possible, it shaped our species. The series promises 5 gripping episodes. The first of Us, Into the Unknown, Last Human Standing, Discovering the Americas, and A Great Gamble. Now here's a thought to debate. If Neanderthals had survived, would we consider them human today? What ethical lines would we draw? Share your views below. Is human evolution a story of triumph or cosmic luck? 2. The evolution of humans. Secrets of our species revealed. BBC Two preview. What if everything you knew about human origins was just the tip of the iceberg? A groundbreaking BBC series is about to rewrite the story we thought we understood, and you'll never look at your place in the world the same way again. Human, BBC Two, premiering July 14th at 9 p.m., isn't just another science documentary. This 5-part epic, co-produced by BBC Studios and PBS, cracks open humanity's greatest mystery: how a single hominin species, emerging 250,000 years ago in Africa among at least 6 other ancient human relatives, became Earth's ultimate survivors. But here's where it gets controversial. 98% of our evolutionary journey occurred before written language existed. For decades, scientists pieced together fragments of bone and stone tools like a frustrating puzzle with missing pieces. Now, explosive advances in DNA analysis and a flood of newly discovered fossils, including multiple unknown human species, are letting us reconstruct our past with unprecedented clarity, and the plot twists will shock you. Hosted by paleoanthropologist Ella Al-Shamahi, the series blends globe-trotting archaeology, cutting-edge reconstructions, and raw curiosity. Imagine standing in the same caves where Neanderthals painted art, or holding a 300,000-year-old tool that predates Homo sapiens itself. Human doesn't just show history. It makes you feel it through visceral encounters with our ancestors' world. This isn't about dusty fossils, Al-Shamahi emphasizes. Asterisk, We're using genetic detective work to ask dangerous questions. Why did we survive when other human species vanished? What hidden flaws, or genius, made us the ultimate adapters? Asterisk. Tom Coveney, BBC head of science, adds, asterisk, our story involves climate catastrophes, genetic lucky breaks, and cultural explosions. But the real surprise? How much we've misjudged our ancestors' intelligence and resilience. Asterisk. And this is the part most people miss. Asterisk. Human evolution wasn't a straight path to glory. It's a saga of near extinctions, interspecies rivalries, and biological improvisation. Could another hominin species have dominated Earth if just one event had unfolded differently? Controversy alert. Asterisk. Some scientists argue the series downplays the role of aggression in human success. Are we really the cooperative survivors the show suggests, or did we conquer the planet through violence? We want your take in the comments. Ready to see your species in a radical new light? Human premieres July 14th on BBC Two and iPlayer. Will this change how you define human forever? The debate starts now. 3. Unveiling Human Evolution, the BBC's groundbreaking series, Human. Imagine stepping face-to-face with your ancient ancestors. What would they look like? How did they live? And what can their stories tell us about who we are today? These questions lie at the heart of a groundbreaking new BBC science series, Human, which promises to transform our understanding of human evolution. The show has already sparked intrigue with its release of hyperrealistic 3D models of early human species, offering viewers an unprecedented glimpse into the past. But here's where it gets fascinating. These aren't just artistic interpretations. They're meticulously crafted scientific reconstructions based on cutting-edge research and fossil evidence. Set to premiere on Monday, July 14th, 2025, on BBC Two and iPlayer. Human is a 5-part series produced by the BBC Studios Science Unit in collaboration with Nova and GBH. At its core is paleoanthropologist Ella Al-Shamahi, whose passion for uncovering humanity's deep history shines through every episode. She takes audiences on a journey spanning 300,000 years of human evolution, revealing how Homo sapiens rose from being one among many human species to becoming the dominant life form on Earth. Along the way, she introduces us to 4 remarkable early human species brought to life through stunningly accurate 3D modeling. Homo floresiensis, nicknamed the Hobbit, Homo erectus, Homo neanderthalensis, Neanderthals, and the earliest known Homo sapiens. Let's dive deeper into these ancient humans and what makes them so extraordinary. Take Homo erectus, for instance, the trailblazers of our evolutionary family tree. They lived roughly between 1.89 million and 110,000 years ago, starting in Africa before spreading across Asia and possibly reaching Europe. What sets them apart? They were the first humans to walk upright consistently, paving the way for modern bipedalism. Some researchers even believe they may have been the pioneers of fire control, a game-changing innovation that shaped human survival strategies. Then there's Homo floresiensis, a diminutive yet captivating species that thrived on the Indonesian island of Flores between 700,000 and 50,000 years ago. Standing only about a meter tall, around 3.5 feet, and sporting long feet relative to their legs, they earned their whimsical nickname, the Hobbit. Despite their small stature and brains roughly 1/3 the size of ours, these individuals adapted remarkably well to their environment. Their existence challenges preconceived notions about brain size correlating directly with intelligence, an idea still debated among scientists today. Moving on to Neanderthals, or Homo neanderthalensis, perhaps the most famous of our ancient relatives. These robust humans roamed the Middle East, Central Asia, and Europe between 430,000 and 40,000 years ago. Physically built for cold climates, they had broader noses to warm icy air and stockier frames to conserve heat. Yet beyond their physical traits, recent discoveries suggest Neanderthals possessed complex behaviors, including creating art and caring for their injured, a testament to their advanced cognitive abilities. Finally, we meet the earliest known representatives of our own species, Homo sapiens, whose fossils date back 300,000 years to Jebel Irhoud in Morocco. While these early humans shared some similarities with us, such as tool use and social structures, they also exhibited distinct features like heavier brows, and elongated skulls. These differences highlight the gradual process of evolution that eventually gave rise to modern humans. So, how did the creators of human manage to reconstruct these ancient faces with such precision? It all begins with photogrammetry, a technique that uses multiple photographs to create detailed digital models. To build the 3D representations, the production team scanned actors whose body shapes closely resembled those of the ancient species they aimed to depict. Using a staggering array of cameras, 154 for full-body shots and around 70 focused solely on facial details, they captured every nuance of the actors' forms. Once stitched together digitally, these scans provided a base model that was then refined using visual effects technology. Under the guidance of expert scientific consultants, the team altered the base models to reflect the anatomical characteristics of each species. For example, skull proportions played a critical role. While modern humans have rounded skulls, other species often featured elongated shapes and pronounced brow ridges. Skin textures, tones, and eye colors were added based on genetic studies, ensuring the final renderings remained faithful to current scientific knowledge. Ella Al-Shamahi emphasizes the significance of this achievement, stating, "These are the most scientifically accurate collection of hyperreal 3D models of human species ever put on TV that we know of. They haven't been seen in the flesh for hundreds of thousands of years, and no TV show has ever brought this many human species to life quite like this." Her words underscore the monumental leap forward in both science communication and entertainment. But the story doesn't end there. When Homo sapiens first appeared in Africa, they weren't alone. Up to 6 other human species coexisted during that time. Through advances in DNA analysis and fossil discoveries, Al-Shamahi unravels the intricate web of interactions between these groups. From revolutionary findings in Africa that rewrite the timeline of human origins to chilling tales of encounters with massive prehistoric bears in American caves, Human paints a vivid picture of our shared past. This series isn't just about looking back. It's about connecting the dots between our ancestors' lives and our present-day realities. By examining how early humans adapted to their environments, formed communities, and faced extinction, we gain valuable insights into the forces that shaped us as a species. And this is the part most people miss. Understanding our evolutionary journey isn't just academic, it's deeply personal. Every decision, adaptation, and struggle of our ancestors contributes to who we are today. As you watch Human, consider this. What if Homo erectus hadn't mastered fire? Or if Neanderthals had survived alongside us? Would our world look different? Do you think we've fully grasped the lessons of our evolutionary past, or are we still learning? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. For more information, visit BBC Media Centre, https://www.bbc.co.uk/mediacentre/mediapacks/humans, and follow the conversation on Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, X, or subscribe to the What's Occurring newsletter.